wait, it's a video. We're going to sacrifice some gummy bears.
This in the bottom here, and then I'll heat it up with the torch. Needs heat.
Oxygen.
Oxygen, right? That's why putting a blanket over a fire will put it out. Most fires will go out if you put a blanket over. But here's photosynthesis. Here's what happens with photosynthesis, and I need the 4 of you come here for a second, and I need 2 more people who aren't videotaping. Come here, Megan and Andrew. Come here. Okay, you all are going to be carbon dioxide. Spread out. You're a gas. Okay, I'm a plant. Imagine the sun is shining. This is what photosynthesis essentially does. You all are. What are you again? Carbon dioxide. No, I'm a plant. You are carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. Everybody, take a deep breath. You're what they just breathed out. It's floating around, it's floating up into one of these trees. Here's what the corn plant or a tree does. It takes you, and using the energy of the sun, it hooks you to you, and hooks you in here, loosely, hooks you all together, and I make a nice complicated molecule that, go ahead and make a ring, that's fine. I make a nice complicated molecule that we call sugar. We could call it starch, which is just sugars hooked together. Now, the energy in you is stored in these bonds. Where'd the energy come from?
The sun.
The sun. I was able to do this through the process of
Photosynthesis.
Photo, sun, putting you together, synthesis. You're now a complicated molecule, we'll call you sugar, and the energy is stored in your bonds. Okay, now come back and watch, because I have right here.
I'm a gummy
You,
bear.
Mr. Orange Gummy Bear, are made out of sugar. I am indeed. And I have here some sodium chlorate, and I'm going to heat it up to release some oxygen. Now it takes a little while, so don't get too excited yet. I'm going to release some oxygen here, and then the energy that's in you, where's it from? Oh, let's see, it's from the sugar cane plant. Yeah, the sugar cane plant. Where did it get its energy from? Oh, the sun, right. So there's energy stored in you that originally was in the sun through the process of photosynthesis. Wait a minute, what am I gonna have to do? Well, I'm gonna drop you in here and we're gonna release all the energy. Drop me in where? Release, no. Get Mr. Red to do it. Okay, so Mr. Red, orange is chicken. Orange is chicken. So Mr. Red, are you ready? There's energy in you stored in the bonds between the atoms in the molecules of sugar. That energy is there because the sun put you together from carbon dioxide. From carbon dioxide? No way! Carbon dioxide's a gas and I'm a solid. Yeah, but that's the magic of photosynthesis, right? You have been put together. You've been synthesized with the energy of the light. Photosynthesis. Okay, so we've got some oxygen here. We're gonna burn you in just a minute here. Burn me? What? Yeah, you're red. You know, it's good. Good flame burning. You know. But didn't you say this was photosynthesis that got me? Why not choose Mr. Green? Okay, Mr. Green, are you ready? Now, Mr. Green, you're here by virtue of photosynthesis, and we got a little crack in that. We may have some excitement here, but we'll live dangerously. Mr. Green, you ready? We're gonna have to get you in there, and so can you do it? I can do it. I can do it. I can do it for truth, for knowledge, for the builded class. All the energy in one gummy bear released at once. I will.
Does somebody have a slow motion?
I will show the people the sun's energy back on Earth.
Ooh, smells good.
That came from the sun.
She has a lot of things to say.
That's how much energy is in one gummy bear. How do you measure the amount of energy in food? What's the number you look for? Amount of energy in food?
Calories?
You don't look at it if you're dieting.
Calories?
Calories, right? You just saw about 10 or 20 calories being released.
So what if I put
Let me show you what that looked like. So if I'm acting this out, They are, what are they now? They're not carbon dioxide anymore.
Sugar.
What are they called? They're sugar, right? And the oxygen comes in here, and the burning is this. Boing, boing, boing. All that energy boing is released. That energy that was stored in those bonds is released. It came from the sun, but now it's released. What we saw there for real used to be from the sun. Now, where is it now? Because energy never disappears. Where is the energy of my green gummy bear now?
In the atmosphere?
In what form?
Gas.
Yeah,
No?
well, that's the material, but what form is the energy in? Somebody said it. Heat, right? Did you see how hot that was? It's warmed up the air a little bit. What else? It turned into light. You see the flame? How about sound, which ultimately wiggled our eardrums and warmed them up? The light bounced off of us and warmed us up. Ultimately, it all turns into light, but it went through sound and heat and light all together. I just find that completely amazing. Now, how come your body doesn't have like big burn holes in it every time you eat a gummy bear?
Because our body uses
It
that.
doesn't happen right in our stomachs though. It happens cell by cell with just little tiny bits of the gummy bear get digested, moved to each cell, and then each cell burns just a tiny bit of it, just enough to make that cell function. So there's not really a big fire in you because it's not happening in your stomach. Your stomach doesn't burn the food. Your stomach just sends it, your digestive system sends it out to all the different parts of your body using the blood to transport it. And then your blood picks up the carbon dioxide that comes out of the burning and you breathe it out.
And the fire truck is coming, so we're good.
Yeah, we're good. Do you know that while we've been feeding that tree, that tree has been photosynthesizing in the late afternoon sun, and it's been